Hey everyone, and welcome to the Professional Communication modules for the 2016 academic year. My name is Rocky Citro, and welcome. I just wanted to make this short introductory video so that you could see who's speaking to you on these videos, because most of the work that we'll be doing for these professional communication modules will be done over Blackboard, although I will come and meet with you a couple times on some individual projects that we'll be working on. So this video is just basically an overview. So just really quickly about me before we get started so that you know who you're working with this semester. Again, my name is Rocky Citro, and I've been working with Dr. Sauce and the Masters of Finance students for about 4 years now. I've also worked with some other departments, business communication, accounting, on professional writing and speaking as well. I've done some workshops in those areas, and I've been working with graduate students and professors on their writing abilities for over a decade now, predominantly as an academic editor. I also have a couple years experience training new professionals in the workforce and working with resumes and cover letters. Okay, so that's a little bit about me, and let's go ahead and get started on the overview. And I'm going to pop over here to Blackboard so that you can see where most of our work will be done. So when you go into your Blackboard, you'll want to go to the Professional Development Fall 2016 section, and then within that you'll see some tabs. The work that you'll be doing with me will be in the Professional Communication tab, so you want to click there. When that opens up, you'll see something similar. My view might be slightly different than yours because it's instructor's view, but it should be pretty similar. The first thing you want to do is download Syllabus. So do that by clicking on it. It should open another tab or window depending on how your browser's set up. And let's just take a quick look at it. So what is it that we're doing in these professional communication modules? The finance department has decided to do something pretty special, actually, because a lot of finance students, master's finance students, don't quite receive this level of attention to developing what are really core skills in the field. So your writing and your speaking ability, essentially, how you present yourself and your ideas. These are things that you're going to have to do regardless of what your academic track is, whether you're engineering, investment, wherever your professional trajectory takes you. You will have to write and speak. You're going to have to write all kinds of different documents. Could be internal correspondence, formal reports, informal reports, who knows, press releases, blurbs within the company. You're going to have to write for different audiences. You're going to have to write documents for your superiors, for your peers, for current shareholders, potential investors. You might have to convince people of your arguments. Also, you'll have to present your ideas probably within the company where you work. It could be at conferences and in other scenarios as well. So these are essential skills, and the better you are at them, the more competitive and successful you'll be in your field. So we want to work on them. And in these professional communication modules, we'll give a lot of emphasis to improving the writing, which we've noticed in past years that this is really where students need some work, especially because so much of the work is quantitative that you don't get as much experience necessarily writing. So this is a great resource, and I'm excited to work with you guys. I always have a good time working with Fox students, especially the finance students. I know you guys are very motivated to succeed, and I'm sure that we'll have a good semester here. So let's just quickly look down to do a quick overview here of the modules. Like I said, you'll be doing some work with Jill McGovern on your resumes. You'll also be working with Dr. Sauce on your personal reflections. And we all try to tie the content together so that you can see how it complements one another. For example, our first writing assignment that you'll do with me, first of all, we try to make it short so that you're not overloaded with work. We're going for quality over quantity and all the work we do together. You can put aside any previous experience you've had either in undergrad or perhaps wherever you went to high school where you felt like you had to fill numbers of pages to meet minimum requirements. Our work is actually going to be the opposite. We want you to be as powerful and effective as possible with your written and spoken word. So we'll actually try to do our work under certain word limits, and most of the assignments all the assignments are very short, and it's actually quite challenging to write clearly, concisely, precisely, and powerfully. So this is what we'll be working on, and we've tried to gear the assignments toward work that you're also doing with Dr. Sauce, and using the same kinds of sources so that you get experience the same kinds of data that you want to retrieve for other assignments that you do in the future or for your other courses, you'll also be using for our work practicing writing so that everything's tied together. In addition to Jill's work on your resumes, I'll also give you some guidance on your cover letters as well. Okay, so like I said, most of the work will be done over Blackboard. So each week you want to go back to Blackboard and go into the required videos folder, and on Monday I will upload the next video, and then that video will explain whatever work that is to be done that week, and that will probably be found in the other folders. Sometimes there'll be some short quizzes, sometimes we'll have an assignment. You can find that down in the assignments folder, of course, and also you'll be uploading your assignments within this folder. I'll create subfolders every time there's an assignment so that you can see where to upload it. And then in the resources folder, I'll just include some additional resources that could help you complete the work here and might be helpful to you in your other work. I won't overload you with a bunch of stuff. I'll just put on things that are directly relevant. So although this is optional, I do strongly recommend that you go in there and look at that. Okay, so you want to go through the rest of the syllabus. If you need to contact me at any time, you can reach me at rocky.citro@temple.edu. Also, this is my phone number. I don't hold regular office hours, Fox, because most of our work here is done virtually for these modules, but I am happy to come in and meet with you if you have questions, or we can meet via WebEx if it's more convenient. So if you need to meet at any time for our work together, just let me know. And like I said, I will come in a couple times to work with you as well individually. There's some information here that I started to explain in this video, but I recommend that you read through it. Also, some information about academic integrity, which we'll cover in our first video today, and just some basic information about the format and what's expected of you. There's not a lot of outside reading here. If you have an assignment, you might have to consult sources. Like our first assignment, you'll have to consult sources to work on it. But for the most part, all of the content is contained right within Blackboard and these videos. So yes, please do read through. The course schedule is at the end here, and you can see what we're going to be doing each week. Okay, so again, it was nice to meet you. I don't know if I'll have the webcam on all of the other videos because I think it's probably more distracting than helpful. But again, I want to say hi. It's nice to meet you guys, and I'm looking forward to working with you this fall. Take care.